Good morning, children. How are you? Hope fine, and so do I. Bhavna Desai, your science teacher, is with you. As before 15 days, we studied about carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and vitamins. Now we will step on to another important nutrient, and that is minerals. We need minerals for our body in very small amount. Again I am repeating, children, we need minerals for our body in very small amount, but it is necessary for proper growth of our body and to maintain good health. Children, again I am repeating why minerals are important to our body. Minerals are very necessary for proper growth of body and to maintain good health. Some sources such as ginger, milk, banana, apple, spinach, eggs are rich with different minerals. The sources generally for minerals are ginger, milk, banana, apple, spinach and eggs and so on are very rich with the different minerals. Generally, food items usually have more than one nutrient. On particular nutrient may be present in much large quantity than in others. The meaning of this is some particular food have more carbohydrates, some have more proteins, some have more vitamins, but the other nutrients are less in that particular food. As for example, rice. Rice has more carbohydrates than other nutrients. So rice is rich in carbohydrates. Thus we say that rice is a carbohydrate rich. Sources of food with nutrients, our body needs dietary fibers. With this nutrients, our body needs dietary fibers and water also. Dietary fibers are also known as roughage. Again I am repeating, dietary fibers are also known as roughage is mainly provided by plant products in our food. Roughage mainly provided by plant products in our food. Whole grains. Children, the meaning of whole grains is I will tell you the example of whole grain. Barley, brown rice, oatmeal and popcorn are some example for whole grain. Whole grain and pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits and vegetables are the main sources of roughage. Again I am repeating, whole grain, pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits and vegetables are the main sources of roughage. It does not contain any nutrient to our body but is very necessary component of our food and adds to its bulk. It helps us to remove or to get rid of undigested food. Dietary fiber are necessary for what that I will tell you. Dietary fiber helps us to remove out or to get rid of undigested food. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. The importance of water is it helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. It helps out to throw out waste from body in the form of urine and sweat. Again I am repeating, water helps us to throw out waste from our body in the form of urine and sweat. Generally, we get most of the water that our body needs from the liquids we drink, such as water, milk, tea. With that, we add water to most cooked food. Again, I am repeating, children. Generally, we get most of the water that our body needs from the liquids we drink, such as water, milk, tea. With that, we add water to the most cooked food. Let us see if there is any other source which can give water to our body. Take a tomato or a fruit like lemon. Cut it into a small pieces. Now look, do your hand get wet while doing this? Always take a observation whenever vegetables and fruits are being cut, peeled, grated or mashed at your home. The meaning of this is, whenever your mama is cutting, peeling or mashing the vegetable or fruit, you just have a look whether there is some water content in that or not. Have you seen any fresh vegetables or fruits they do not contain some amount of water? If you have observed carefully, many food materials themselves contain water. Again I am repeating, if you have observed carefully, many food materials themselves contain water. In certain way, our body needs this water. Apart from this, we also add water while cooking many food items. Now we will move on to balanced diet. Children, you might be having question, what is balanced diet? So that I am explaining what is balanced diet. Generally, the food we eat in a day is our diet. The meaning of this sentence is, from morning till night we are having food in the way of lunch, breakfast or dinner. That is called our diet. For growth and to maintain good health, our diet should have all the nutrients. Again I am repeating, for growth and to maintain good health, our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in a proper or right quantities. Not too much of one and not too little of the other. The meaning of this sentence is, the diet which we are eating, it should have all the nutrients in proper way which our body need. Don't eat too much of that nutrient, or there should be not a less quantity of other nutrients. The diet should also contain good amount of roughage and water. For such a food or diet is called a balanced diet. Children, I'll repeat the balanced diet. Generally, the food we eat in a day is our diet. For growth and to maintain good health, our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in a proper or right quantities. Not too much of one and not too little of the other. The diet should also contain good amount of roughage and water. For such a food or diet is called a balanced diet. Hope you have understood what is balanced diet. Here I am closing my lesson. We will meet in the next lesson. Till then, bye bye. See you.